I'm reading a book right now. It's called The Last Kings of Hollywood, and it's about George Lucas and Steven Spielberg and Francis Ford Coppola. And it's insane. It's awesome. I'm obsessed with this book. I couldn't recommend it higher. Written by Paul Fisher. It's incredible. There's so many cool stories and anecdotes and shit like that. Like Jaws flipped the studio system, the theater system, how we know it today. Movies used to just come out in New York and LA, and then the successful ones would come out around the rest of the country. But Jaws, they were like, this is so good. This has to open wide. This has to open everywhere. And that was the first weekend that opening weekends became a thing. What I thought was so cool is that Spielberg was very nervous the morning of its release. So Scorsese picked him up in a car, and then they just drove around LA that day, theater to theater, looking at all the longest lines. And I was like, if that's not the coolest story in the world, I don't know what is. Also a cool thing, George Lucas bought his own hotel room at Cannes. Couldn't afford to check out. So he was trying to sell projects while at Cannes just so he could get 10 grand to get the fuck out of his hotel room. The two projects he was trying to sell, a movie called American Graffiti that made $200 million on like an indie film budget. Other film he was trying to sell was a space opera that obviously became Star Wars. And he was trying to sell the two of them for 10 grand. They were turned down. And instead, what Lucas got was 40% of the merchandising. And obviously, that was pretty good. They used to call that garbage clauses back in the day, the merchandising, because nothing made merchandise. Nothing made money like that. So they were like, yeah, we don't give a f***. It's a garbage clause.